I fear I forgot who I was dealing with. Cute little reaction. Hi, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Salem Coven members who are seeing this first. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you haven't already connected with me over on Patreon, it's completely free to join. You'll still get some perks. I'll occasionally drop a YouTube video there early, or I'll make a previously only accessible for the Salem Coven members, accessible for everyone. If a video is ever blocked after I post it on YouTube, it will be available for free on Patreon, plus it's ad-free. However, if you are interested, you can join the Salem Coven members who get early access to all my content. They're usually about a month or more ahead of YouTube, extended versions of all the videos, exclusive content, things that I either can't post on YouTube or I have to blur for YouTube, like official music videos, requested live performances, interviews, documentaries, giving your opinion and voting on polls about what I do next, things like that. All of the information will be in the description below. We're gonna go on a side quest. I have literally no idea when this video is gonna come out in relation to the videos I filmed today. Way before it may be way after, maybe around the same time, I have no idea. But just for context, in case it does come out after, I just got done filming, well, actually, I've been filming since a little before 10 a.m. and it is a solid 7:34 p.m. I filmed intros this morning. I live streamed. Then I filmed 2 videos, some food, and I'm back. One of those videos was Frank Ocean's Endless album, and that has my mind spinning and spiraling. So in order for me to not be thinking about that, which don't get me wrong, I'd love to think about it, but not before bedtime. And I go to bed relatively early because I get up at like 5:30 in the morning. It doesn't matter. The point is that I was like, I said it at the end of that video, I think I need to film another video. So I have something else to be like fresh on my mind. I mean, I guess I could have watched like a TV show or something, but I really did want to try to film some side quest videos this week. But the deal I made with myself was that I couldn't film those unless I accomplished the videos that I needed to do for Salem Coven members who keep this channel alive. So I did do that, even with the hiccup of not being able to record the official one that's on Apple Music because of the black, you know, had to wait. Someone ended up giving me the link to this is going to be a short album. Granted, just because it's short doesn't mean that this video is going to be short, because we all know that I am out here yapping, as you have just seen from this intro. If you're new here, I'm sorry that this is the intro you're getting, but nonetheless, I'm really excited to do this album. Conan Gray, and the first album is Kid Krow. It's 12 tracks, 33 minutes. It came out March 20th, 2020. I have definitely heard 3 tracks. They were huge on TikTok, and I loved them, and I've had them on a playlist ever since. Wish You Were Sober, Maniac, Heather, of course. I am still gonna listen to those tracks. I'm just gonna jam out because I think it's important to hear them within the context of the actual body of work, so we're still going to listen to those. I just wanted to tell you which ones I had heard. I don't have much context on Conan Gray, except for the fact that I do know that he's from Georgetown because I lived in Austin for, I don't know, like 10 years or something. And then I think he moved to California to go to like UCLA maybe. I also love Olivia Rodrigo, so I know they're friends. Really interested in this album cover. I don't really know how it ties in. I know it's obviously the album name is Kid Krow. I love the Crow. No idea if there's like a reason behind it, but I have made my own meaning. I know he's a songwriter on his songs, you know, a Tay child, if you will. I love the idea of like crows being messengers. And so just the idea of these songs that he wrote being like his messages, that's how I take the cover. I have no idea if that's the intention behind it or not, but I just like that idea of maybe that's what it represents. If he has said something about that, I would love to hear it. Let me know. Also, I may or may not have partaken in a gummy. Only time will tell if that was a smart or dumb choice when it comes to interpreting. Without further ado, I don't know why I'm scooting over as if I'm about to put up a music video. Well, I guess there is music videos, probably. I mean, this did come out in 2020 and it was his debut, so I don't know how many. Let me just look it up before we get started, just so I know. First of all, I thought he was significantly younger than me. What? He's 1998? What? So we're only 3 years apart. For some reason, I thought he was way younger than me. Okay, well, that's my first thing I've just noticed. That was not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that one of the things I do love about him is I have seen interview clips of him, just like, you know, little short clips on TikTok and stuff. And he's so funny. like his humor, like that shit that like that's my humor, and I love it. There's actually a lot more than I thought there were going to be. So comfort crowd, wish you were sober, maniac, all have, oh, and checkmate. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Oh, and Heather, Jesus. And the story, there is like a lot of, I don't know why I didn't think that there would be a bunch of official videos. I guess just because it was 2020 and I just assumed. Interesting. I wonder if some of those were done afterwards or if maybe some of them were done before the album came out. I don't know how his team is with copyright. Let's listen to the song first and then we can think about doing videos. I don't know. That might be a very long video. Last housekeeping thing in case you're new here. I don't really like to do the Genius thing just because of the spoilers and especially because I would like to do his other albums. I don't like when it tells you about references in the future, so that's the reason I try to avoid it. I may ask you for help in comments so you guys can kind of tell me what I need to know. That way I don't spoil anything for myself. Sometimes I'll look things up, but I always let you know when I'm doing it. So we'll take that as it comes. Comfort crowd.
This hurt that I'm holding's getting heavy, but I'ma keep a smile on my shoulders till I'm sweaty. Begging on my knees, screaming someone come and help me. But by the time that there, I've already hit the body.
I fear I forgot who I was dealing with. Okay, I've been hit. Cute little reaction.
My breath's getting short and I'm unsteady, welling up in tears as I lay upon your belly, telling you I'm fine, I don't really need nobody. But you say through a sigh that I said that lie already. I just needed company now.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just needed someone around. Yeah, I don't care what song that we play or mess that we make, just company now. Comfort crowd.
Ooh, pretty.
Comfort crowd. We rot thinking lots about nothing. Yeah, I could spend a lifetime sitting here talking. And even if I cried all over your body, you don't really mind saying like your shirt's soggy.
The crying part, not me, gonna be honest, but the rest of it,
I just needed company now. Yeah, I just needed someone around. Yeah, I don't care what song that we play or mess that we make, just company now. Comfort crowd. Comfort crowd. We mess around and laughed around and make the sounds we try to hide when people are around. But blood we're bound through ups and downs, through smiles and pouts. Comfort crowd, and you can always count. Yeah, I just need company now. Yeah, I just needed someone around. Yeah, I don't care what song that we play or mess that we make, just company now. Comfort crowd.
I love it. And that was written by him and Dan Nigro, who love, obviously. I'm really interested to see how that fits in with the whole album as that being the opening track. I really like that track and I just am interested to see how it pans out as the opening track. Ooh, this hurt that I'm holding is getting heavy, but I'm gonna keep a smile on my shoulders till I'm sweaty. Begging on my knees, screaming, someone come and help me, but by the time they're there, I've already hit the body. That alone like bullseye. I don't I also really loved the, I don't care what song we play or mess we make. And yes to that. But also, I will pick the song. Unless you like really got something. I'll do it. We rot thinking lots of nothing. Paints such an image. It's not that you're not thinking about a ton. It's not that you don't have a lot going on in your mind, but it's ultimately nothing, ruminating on something. It's either that or like dumb stuff. You know what I mean? Those are the two images that I get, and I think back to like, nights like that with my friends, and it just, you know exactly what that feeling feels like, and I love that. I'm fine. I don't really need nobody. Like I'm fine on my, like I've got this 100% covered. And it's like, just because there might be an expectation of you doing everything does not mean it has to stay that way. Anyways, I love it. But you say through a sigh that I already told that lie already. That's not even something I have to like picture. Already happened. I could spend a lifetime sitting here talking is quite frankly one of the most relatable lines I've ever heard. And then I love that change, right? We mess around and laugh too loud and make sounds we try to hide when people are around. And like that's your comfort crowd. Those are the people that you feel comfortable enough being like the weird version of yourself. For me, it's like that unmasked version. I make all of my weird noises. I run around acting a fool. I'm dancing around. I'm a goofball, okay? Like I just am. And I make a lot of weird noises. And honestly, I wish that a lot of you didn't know that, but you do, because sometimes I'll be live streaming and I just kind of forget. And I just make this noise. Like I just make, like my Perry the Platypus noise, or I also just like, meow to the cats. I also make like ridiculous faces that are like the most unattractive faces you've ever seen. Contorting my face. Okay. I'm like really telling y'all too much. I should like probably shush now. By blood we're bound. Through ups and downs, through smiles and pouts. That's also true. That like when you like pout, you're like, but it's your best friend. They're like, oh my God, I hate you. Fine. Comfort crowd you can always count. Yeah, I just needed company now. Oh, I love it. Okay. And next up is Wish You Were Sober. I'm muting myself because I cannot promise that I won't sing along.
Wish you were so, wish you were so, wish you were sober. This party shit, wish we could dip. Go anywhere but here. Don't take a hit, don't kiss my lips. And please don't drink more beer. I'ma crawl to the window now, cause I don't like anyone around. Kinda hope you're following me out, but this is definitely not my crowd. 19 but you act 25 now. Mean sweet but you talk pretty proud. Wow. Ripped jeans in a cup that you just down. Take me but the music ain't too loud. Trade drinks but you don't even know her. Save me till the party is over. Kiss me in the seat of your Rover. Real sweet but I wish you were sober. I wish you were sober. I wish you were sober.
When I tell you the first time I heard the line, I'm gonna crawl out the window now because I don't like anyone around. That I was like, that was one of those like, because I got TikTok around that time. Vividly remember that was like one of the first times the algorithm got me. Before you understand the TikTok algorithm, I sound ridiculous right now, but if you have TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. Is before the algorithm, like, you really got to know like how much it will like clock you, read you to filth, make you discover things that you like haven't admitted to yourself. Okay. It's notorious for that. And this song was one of the first times my algorithm had like caught up and like really hit me with something that I was like, I feel attacked, seen, understood, and also a little terrified that you algorithm knew to recommend. That's a little terrifying for me personally. This song was one of the first moments for me, and so it just like, I don't know, I like hold a lot of like nostalgia. I know it wasn't that long ago, but like 6 years now, almost. No, well, yeah, around 6 years. I have nostalgia to the 3 songs that I have on my playlist from this album with that time. Like I associate it very heavily with that time in my life, but specifically that part, I was like, what? And then, you know, kind of hope you're following me out, but this is definitely not my crowd. Exactly. Knees weak, but you talk. These lyrics are wrong, but it's talk pretty foul mouth, right? I haven't been saying it wrong this whole time, right? Oh my God, wait. No, because that's going to be embarrassing. Crowd lyrics. Apple Music, please tell me you're wrong about that. Please, please. I will simply be unwell. I just looked up Comfort Crowd. That's not what song you're on, dude. Neither of us were right. It is, in fact, Knees Weak, but you talk pretty fly now. No, wait, I did know that. Wait, no, doesn't it change? No, I did know that was it, but wasn't. Oh my God, that second one is not changed. No, no, are you for real? Listen, I know I just went on that whole spiel, but I swear to you, I did know that first one because when I read it, I was like, no, wait, it does say that. Forever, I have thought that the last time, I'm not even that far in the song. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, maybe my brain is not in a position to be doing a lyrical analysis right now. My point, I really thought in one of those later, I don't know if that's a verse or not, but whatever it is, I really thought it changed to knees weak, but you talk pretty foul mouthed. See, here's the thing. I want to cut that out, okay? In editing, I'm gonna want to cut that out. But I've said this before and I'll say it again. Sometimes I just feel like we need to show the stupidity that comes out of our mouths sometimes, okay? I just think sometimes we need to publicly highlight the realness of what it is to just be you every day and have to live in that. And because of that, I will inevitably feel like an ethical, moral obligation. I wish I was kidding. I'm laughing because it's ridiculous, and yet it's true. It will, in fact, that moral, ethical compass of mine will be like, no, it needs to stay. Okay, can we just collectively move on? Okay, great.
Trip down the road.
I really, really thought I had been muted that whole time, and I was like, I can't even deal with that. Thank gosh, it's fine.
Walking you home, you kiss me at your door.
I need to mute it though.
Pulling me close, beg me stay over, but I'm over this roller coaster. I'm a crawl to the window now, getting good at saying gotta bounce. Honestly, you always let me down, and I know we're not just hanging out. 19, but you act 25 now. Knees weak, but you talk pretty proud. Ripped jeans.
Okay, but like, can you hear it? Like just a little bit? I know that's not the last verse. I genuinely only thought it was that last one or whatever chorus. I don't freaking know what it is. Please tell me you can hear it.
In a cup that you just
Please.
down. Take me, but the music ain't too loud. Trade days, but you don't even know her. Save me till the party is over. Kiss me in the seat of your Rover. Real sweet, but I wish you were sober. I wish you were sober. I wish you were sober. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. I wish you were sober. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. I wish you were sober. 19, but you act 25 now. Knees weak, but you talk pretty proud. Ripped jeans in a
Please tell me you hear it. One more time. Please, I'm actually begging for someone else to hear this.
knees weak, but you talk pretty proud. Ripped jeans in a cup that you just down.
I feel like
But the music ain't too loud. Trade days, but you don't even know her. Save me till the party is over. Kiss me in the seat of your Rover. Real sweet, but I wish you were sober.
okay, Also wrote by those two again. Song is another one I know. And this. This, when I found this, I was like, first of all, I was like, I don't know who this person is, but I need them to like get out of my head and like the experiences of things that I've seen in my life and experienced. I have songs like this that the song is so good that even though the specifics maybe aren't perfectly aligned, you can feel the emotion so much that you're like, no, but literally that. And mine was about like a totally different situation. It had nothing to do with that. It escalated. It was funnier. It turned into like stalking situations, all bad. Okay, very, very bad. But you know, when you're like, I can laugh or I can cry. This was kind of like, if I think about like the early before it really got like that. I don't know. It really encompassed the feeling, like it's just sang so. I don't know how to describe it.
You were with your friends partying when the alcohol kicked in. Said you wanted me dead, so you show up at my home all alone with a shovel and a rose. Do you think I'm a joke? 'Cause people like you always want back what they can't have, but I'm past that and you know that, so you should turn back to your right back, tell them I'm trash. Tell all of your friends that I'm crazy and drive you mad, that I'm such a stalker, a watcher, a psychopath.
When you're like it's comical that the projecting kind of thing, when you're like, it has to be funny that you could say, you could project that, and then you find out that like it's not you're like, what this cannot be real. Like, this cannot be real.
Tell them you hate me and dated me just for laughs, so why do you call me and tell me you want me back, you maniac. You maniac.
I forget about this line constantly because I think it's because I block it out of my memory. After the "you maniac," this first line also happened. Like, I'm telling you, it's just like that weird song where you're like, but like the context of the situation, like, had nothing to do with dating, like completely different. But everything, like even some of the specific details, and you're like, what are the odds of that?
You maniac. You maniac. You maniac. You just went too far, wrecked your car, called me crying in the dark. Now you're breaking my heart, so I show up at your place right away, wipe the tears off of your face, while you beg me to stay, while you beg me to stay. Wow, people like you always want back what they can't have, but I'm past that and you know that, so you should turn back to your right back, tell them I'm trash. Tell all of your friends that I'm crazy and drive you mad, that I'm such a stalker, a watcher, a psychopath, and tell them you hate me and dated me just for laughs, so why do you call me and tell me you want me back, you maniac. You maniac. You maniac. You maniac. Psychopathic, don't be so dramatic. We had magic, but you made it tragic. Now you're manic, honestly I've had it. Listen to yourself, think you need to get some help. Tell all of your friends that I'm crazy and drive you mad, that I'm such a stalker, a watcher, a psychopath, and tell them you hate me and dated me just for laughs, so why do you call me and tell me you want me back, you maniac. You maniac.
not me about to knock things over. It's just so good. Like, it's just so good. Brings up so much for me because it also feels very nostalgic of the time that it came out. Pandemic did a lot of awful things for me. I did lose family members and things like that. I don't want to diminish that, and I don't want to diminish anybody else who experienced pain throughout that time. But for me personally, there were also different things that came with that time. They were changes that I needed to make in my life, and it also letting, situations and people and things like that go, and things about myself, versions of myself I had created to mask, to, appease people, letting go of those. It also opened up space and allowed, like, people came into my life or back into my life, key people in my life that I just can't imagine my life without. And I did a lot of work on myself and a lot of healing, a lot of hard stuff, but a lot of like reprioritizing stuff, or even just not even reprioritizing, just prioritizing that I hadn't done before because I didn't have the space to even consider stuff like that. I got to explore things again, and a really difficult time and a hard time. And I don't want to minimize that, but there was also some transformational time that was going on as well. And I think having people kind of sit back and take a second, I think it opened a lot of people's eyes up to what their priorities were and what they wanted for their life, and all sorts of things. And I know I would not be in front of this camera today while I've only had this channel for a year. I do know that had I not evolved as a person from 2020 up until that point, I would not have been able to be where I am today with this channel after a year under my belt. That person would not be doing this today. And for that, I'm very grateful. So all of that to be said, I know that's a random tangent to go down for this particular song, but I just mean that time was nostalgic. It was really difficult. It was really hard, but there was also like a lot that came from it. So reminding me of that time and the good that did come out of it, and the people in my life that I've made memories with, that kind of, these feel like soundtracks to that time. It's also nostalgic for me on top of the other complicated feelings I have all around. It's just a phenomenal song. I love the take on it. His little hints of like, this is fucked up, but still like trying to cope with it in the way that he can by like writing the song and processing and all that, adding in like these bits of kind of like humor of, is this funny? No. But again, sometimes you can like laugh, you can cry, and you can be like, wow, like, this is insane. Like, I have stories in my life, and it's like you talk back with friends that were there at that point or stuff like that. And it's like, no, that's insane. That's not stuff that happens all the like, I have so many like instances of that. That's like, if I wasn't so wanting to be very respectful of people's privacy, my own privacy, having dealt with, like I've talked about stalker situations, if it weren't for the privacy side of it, I think I would do really well with like story times, because it's like, that can't be real. I have so many stories like that. All of it to be said, a song from that perspective of what is like, this is insane. And having that kind of take to it is something I just don't feel like I've interacted with a lot. It resonates a lot with me, while also like not being something that I've heard that view on or that perspective of before. And that's really exciting to me. Okay, next song is, it's 37 seconds. So maybe it's like an interlude. It is Online Love.
You only pass through my city every once in a million seconds on a broken clock.
Ooh.
Yeah, we talk like we're living only miles, only minutes from another, just around the block. As I stare at my screen shining blue and green, all alone in a coffee shop, I can't help but imagine what maybe could have happened if you weren't just in on
I just think he's going through something. Delete. Oh my God. Again, so specific, but like you feel it. And here's the thing, like, I don't know. I just feel like the way he conveys emotion, and I talked about this earlier, I think that's something really special when an artist has the ability to convey an emotion, even when it's really specific. That's obviously like a big foundational piece of Taylor's songwriting, and something that I really personally enjoy about her music and the way she writes. It's the feeling that it evokes that I feel like you could apply to so many other situations, even if it is not in any way, shape, or form that type of situation. The idea of what if, it doesn't even have to be online. It doesn't even have to be about romantic love. Like, just that feeling of, this is something I really wanted, or something that I really connected with, or something that was precious to me, or however you want to frame it, right? And something in it does not fundamentally work, or there is an obstacle, there's not a compromise to be had or something that's out of your control, where it's like you can perfectly envision obtaining whatever goal ultimately cannot work for you. And just that what if feeling it feels like that. And I just feel like you could apply that to so many situations, even if it isn't that specific thing. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's someone who you're really great friends with in person and then you move away and you can't maintain the friendship. You know, it's like this one thing fundamentally changed and it just doesn't fit where we evolved to or how this situation evolved to. Things like that. It still feels like that what if question that can plague you. I love it. Next up is Checkmate. I'm excited about this title.
You think you're funny, right? Calling me drunk when it's too late at night. Telling me truths that you know all are lies. Yeah, you think you're funny, right? What? You think you're super sly.
Like that.
Flirting with them, but telling me you're mine. Building me up, a buttercup you like.
I like that.
Now I'm gonna ruin your life.
Yes. Yes. Yes, but you know, I've said this before. When I listen to music, I can really embody I have a tendency to be very nostalgic with music, and so I can really call back to a certain time or a certain event or even like a time of my life, so I associate it with like that version of me. Something can like not be relatable to me present day, but did resonate with me in the past at one time, even if it's like a less healed version of myself or something like that. Really still like tap into that time. I can kind of still have an appreciation for something how I probably would have had an appreciation for it back then, kind of thing. Again, haven't been in this exact situation, but if you kind of change the type of things, you really like did something shitty. It wasn't just like something like neutral, it was like shitty. And now I feel like I just can't really let that like stand. Okay, I know. Anyways, we learn, we grow. We can still connect back.
Building me up, a buttercup you lied. Now I'm gonna ruin your life. 'Cause I've gotten tired of the games that you play.
Oh!
When you tell me you love me, then you throw me away. So cry me a river till you drown in the lake. 'Cause you may think you're winning, but checkmate. Yeah, you may think you're winning, but checkmate. Now this is
Run that back and turn my headphones up significantly. What great decisions were made tonight.
Now I'm gonna ruin your life. 'Cause I've gotten tired of the games that you play. When you tell me you love me, then you throw me away. So cry me a river till you drown in the lake. 'Cause you may think you're winning, but checkmate. Yeah, you may think you're winning, but checkmate. Now this is getting fun. I saw you kissing someone else's tongue. You said that I'm the only one you love. Baby, this is getting fun. I'll let you think you won. Date in the park, I'll play you super dumb. Holding your hand, but in the other one, I'm holding a loaded gun. Yeah, baby, you should really run.
I didn't expect that. I'm sorry. It's not that I doubted you, okay? I just didn't. I don't know. I wasn't prepared. It's not a reflection of you. It's the laugh. It's the delivery. Petty. I let you think you won. I'm holding the loaded gun.
Holding your hand, but in the other one, I'm holding a loaded gun. Yeah, baby, you should really run.
That?
'Cause I've gotten tired of the games that you play. When you tell me you love me, then you throw me away. So cry me a river till you drown in the lake. 'Cause you may think you're winning, but checkmate. Yeah, you may think you're winning, but check. And I'ma get you gone. Can't play me like you're born. Set fire to your heart, just like you did to my heart. And I'ma wreck your car. So cry me a river till you drown in the lake. Cause you may think you're winning, but checkmate it. You did some damage, so I'm making you pay. And no one's ever gonna love you anyways. Cause you're just a narcissist who's totally fake. Yeah, you may think you're winning this heartbreak, but you aren't gonna win it, cause checkmate.
I can't, it's self-written. Stop it. Again, I just feel like I have to fess up to these things. I really dislike when we do the parasocial thing where we're like, no, but like, actually, this is like my friends. This is our energy. I know when people are like that with like a public figure, celebrity, you don't actually know them. You're just connecting with them through their music. I get that. And I agree. But also like this shit is, I just feel like you would fit in with my friend group. Truly. Oh my God. Okay. Literally make me shut up. I love this. It's not a reflection of his songwriting or anything. This is your debut record, and also didn't know that I would connect with something so heavily. I loved that, and I was not expecting that. Sometimes songs will just like hit you, and it's just like the timing. I heard some of this album already. It's been 6 years. How have I not come across it? Sometimes things just hit you. I didn't even say the title. Okay, this one is The Cut That Bleeds.
I don't love you anymore. A pretty line that I adore.
Ooh.
5 words that I've heard before.
Oh.
Cause you keep me on a rope and tied a noose around my throat.
Oh.
You're gone, then back at my door. Cause if you're gonna leave, better do it fast. Can't live a little longer sitting on your lap. Cause you know what you're doing when you're coming back. And I don't wanna have another heart attack.
Oh.
I can't be your lover on a leash.
Oh.
Every other week when you please. I can't be
Oh my God. It's,
the kiss.
that is, oh, I'm sorry. That's heartbreaking, but that is so beautifully said and sang. Honey, I do not mean that in a condescending way. I mean that so seriously. Like, buddy. Oh my God. The lover on a leash. Stop.
You don't need the lie between your teeth. The cut that always bleeds. The cut that always bleeds.
Oh, chills.
Say you love somebody new and beat my heart to black and blue. And they leave, and it's me you come back to say you loved me all along and kiss the bruises till they're gone. Bittersweet, cause I can't breathe inside your arms. Cause if you're gonna leave, better do it fast. Can't live another minute bleeding from my back. Cause I don't have another one for you to stop.
Oh, can't live another minute bleeding from my back because I don't have another one for you to stab. Okay.
And I don't wanna have another heart attack. I can't be your lover on a leash.
Oh.
Every other week when you please. I can't be the kiss that you don't need.
Ooh.
The lie between your teeth. The cut that always bleeds.
Oh.
The cut that always bleeds. please. Oh, I could
Oh my God.
be anything you need, as long as you don't leave the cut that always.
Oh my God. It's self-written. I know this probably seems dramatic, but I'm sorry, but that spoke to my soul. That the delivery on that, the emotion that the lyrics have, that the delivery has, that the production, the whole entire atmosphere, like that feels like visceral to me. Like you feel that pain in every layer of that song. And it's not like, I feel like there's kind of two like heartbreaking, gut-wrenching songs for me. They're the songs that are really specific stories or perspectives that are just like the harshest or the most sad, devastating stories that people tell, or like the perspectives, the way that people have had to experience negative effects or experiences that were traumatizing, horrific. They're the ones that are like the stories themselves, the characters, or the real people they represent or tell the stories of. Those are just like gut-wrenching stories. And then there's the other gut-wrenching, heartbreaking type songs for me, which is the ones that the emotion or the pain that you can feel, the emotion it conveys. And there's combinations, don't get me wrong, but I just mean the two ends of the spectrum for me. And that song just, I can't help but feel that pain with that person that you can just tell was trying to convey so much of that in their music and like in their art, and you just like feel that, empathize with it, all of that, and that song. So sorry, I know that was a very long rant, but oh my God. And the fact that that one's another one that I think is incredible and it's self-written. I should have expected, the cut that always bleeds, like it's always happening. It's not that it's like the concept was crazy different than what I expected necessarily, but at the same time, it was just the perspective, most of all, like the way he sang it and conveyed it. Okay, next up is Fight or Flight.
Something's gotten into you.
Ooh.
You don't really look at me the way you used to, and I'm hoping it ain't true. Every single rumor that I've heard of you say you were out for someone that I don't know, calling other people on your telephone. Kinda wish I didn't know. Well, fight or flight, I'd rather die than have to cry in front of you.
Oh!
Fight or flight, I'd rather lie than tell you I'm in love with you. My eyes are welling up as you admit there's someone new. It's my move. Fight or flight.
The delivery?
You told me it ain't what it seems, but baby, this is looking like a crime scene. There's clothes out on the balcony. Hey, you smell like perfume out of a magazine. I'm throwing all your shit out of my window, telling you I wish that we had never spoke. Baby, I already know.
Are you kidding me? Sometimes you just find stuff. I could have had this for 6 years. Ooh. Sometimes you find stuff that you're like, I listen to so much different things, like so many different genres, so many different types of artists. I listen to so much that I sometimes find it hard to like explain my taste because I don't know what it is sometimes. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to convey that, especially if you're not like super attached to certain genres. But sometimes I'm just like, things like speak to my soul. Like the production is like everything about it is perfect to me. And that's what this album has been. Like it just speaks to me. I just wasn't, I expected to like it, but I really didn't think I'd be getting like this. And this for me, I'm obsessed with, clearly.
Wow.
The cadence of this though, oh, how those like stops in the production, that like kind of sound, like alarm type sound. Every layer of this is perfection.
Fight or flight.
I was just trying to make sure the lyrics synced up. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know where I was. I'm sorry.
Rather die than have to cry in front of you. Fight or flight, I'd rather lie than tell you I'm in love with you. My eyes are welling up as you admit there's someone new. It's my move. Fight or flight.
Oh.
Now there's someone at my door.
Oh.
Someone I've not met before. They've got eyes like mine, a pretty smile, and they've been crying for a while. 'Cause they also didn't know that our lover left us.
Oh.
Fight or flight, I'd rather die than have to cry in front of you. Fight or flight, I'd rather lie than tell you I'm in love with you. My eyes are welling
I love the lie change.
up as you admit there's someone new. It's my move. Fight or flight.
That is again self-written. Affluenza. What do you mean affluenza? Where do you even go with in Conan I trust, okay?
Mama's got a new man.
Oh,
And daddy's got a new mansion to keep. He never really calls back.
affluenza. Or is this gonna go like affluence? Like a class division type situation. I don't know, like, okay, I hate to make this comparison because I don't think it's gonna be like this, but I just mean, I don't know if it's gonna make sense, but kind of show you a different perspective about someone like this is like Super Rich Kids by Frank Ocean. I'm not saying it's gonna be like that, but does that make sense? Kind of showing a different perspective. Mama's got a new man and daddy's got a new mansion to keep. He never really calls back. I know I'm 3 lines into this, but as soon as I saw the daddy's got a new mansion to keep and I saw affluenza, I was like, wait, maybe?
'Cause he's got too many finances to reap. Money, money,
Ooh.
ain't it funny, honey? When you get what you need, baby, life is a breeze. Money, money, give me money, money, till I'm bloody, bloody. All these kids have got affluenza, going wrecking their daddy's Benza. Crystal liquor cups and designer drugs. They say money can't buy you no love, but a diamond cheers you right up. Give me money or affluenza, affluenza, affluenza.
Do you see where I'm coming from? His version, his essence of like the concept of showing a perspective of someone, he's viewing it. Frank was embodying it like as a persona type for that, like a character for that song. But you see what I mean? Like it's their different approaches, but that just different perspective from that. Affluence.
Every day's your birthday.
And the beat?
threw a party, but you kinda hate all your friends. So you're crying in the driveway, killing time, getting high. Can't wait till it ends. Money, money, ain't it funny, honey? When you get what you need,
That money, money, money. Always funny. Love.
baby, life is a breeze. Money, money, give me money, money, till I'm bloody, bloody. All these kids have got affluenza, going wrecking their daddy's Benza. Crystal liquor
a bridge? Is that a bridge? I'm really bad at knowing that, guys. Sorry. It is a bridge. Yes.
Fat stacks.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I interrupted you. Let me go back. I had to let a cat in.
Affluenza, affluenza. Fat stacks, cold cash. You always had it real lavish, first class. Trust fund, gold tongue. 80 grand in both your hands, but no love. All these kids have got affluenza. Going wrecking their daddy's Benza. Crystal liquor cups and designer drugs. They say money can't buy you no love, but a diamond cheers you right up. Give me none of your affluenza, affluenza, affluenza.
Oh, I loved the ow thing. Listen, Conan and Daniel, the Conan self-written ones are like kind of peak to me, I think. But these, like, I need them all. Like, they all are just. Oh. That's beautiful. I'm unwell. This is incredible. I'm obsessed. It's fine. Can we be friends? I like that it's in parentheses. I like that.
Be my best friend. Let's hang out every weekend. We're driving every night. Stare at people that we like. Could you be my best friend? I'll tell you all my secrets. I'll tell you all the times that I wish that I could die. And if anybody fucks with you, they fuck with me. So if anybody fucks with you, I'll knock their teeth out.
That's really cute.
Could you be my best friend? Can we be friends? Could you be my best friend? Can we be friends?
That was beautiful. That was like such a cute. I think that would be an interlude, right? Self-written. That like pure energy, friend, like just like the purity of like humanity. Like humanity at its best. You know, just like connecting with people, like making friends with people. Just like connecting with people that you're like, oh, like you're my type of person. Embodying that in such like a pure song. I don't know, that's just like I just think that's really, really pretty. I love all the different things he's exploring, you know, different aspects of friendship and different like types of love in your life and like found family kind of feeling. I love that. I'm actually here to like fuck some shit up if you need me to. I'm here for this. I'm obsessed. Oh my god, this song. Sometimes there's just songs that I just feel like are nostalgic of that time, can just really encapsulate it, but also songs that have like such a perspective. How has this song not been created because it's like such a perfectly done song and it just hadn't come out yet. It's like different ways to say things, experiences, and like these unique little stories and the way you choose to tell it. I don't know, I just feel like there's songs that just like really do that, and I just think this song is one of them.
I still remember 3rd of December, me in your sweater. You said it looked better on me than it did you. Only if you knew how much I liked you. But I watch your eyes as she walks by. What a sight for sore eyes, brighter than the blue sky. She got you mesmerized while I die. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater. It's just polyester, but you like her better. Wish I were Heather. Watch as she stands with her holding your hand. Put your arm round her shoulder. Now I'm getting colder, but how could I hate her? She's such an angel, but then again, kinda wish she were dead as she walks by. What a sight for sore eyes, brighter than a blue sky. She's got you mesmerized while I die. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater. It's just polyester, but you like her better. I wish I were Heather.
This part, we're going back a little bit. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so pretty. It just, like dating's hard enough. And then you add in being a part of the LGBTQIA plus community and in any way, shape, or form. There is an added layer of complexity and navigating the world when so many people are in situations where they can't express that. They feel like they can't accept that side of themselves, and they don't feel like they are safe in the spaces they are to be themselves, whether it be from that side of the spectrum where it's a genuine safety concern or just like a deep self-hatred because of the things that they've been taught in their environments growing up, not feeling like that was okay to be themselves. Or on the other end where it's maybe it's just because it's not as accepted the way it should be and the way that it shouldn't be a big deal. You may not have even realized that about yourself if you're someone who maybe is attracted to the opposite gender, but maybe are attracted to outside of that, but it's so ingrained and not accepted in a lot of ways that there's such a huge population of people who are not aware, or that adds this whole other layer onto navigating the world. Where are people at in their journey? Where are you at in your journey? Are you in a place where that is even remotely accepted? Are you in a place where that could put your life in danger? It's just all of this. It's a whole other layer, and that's not meant to say that everyone doesn't have struggles in dating and beyond, but this perspective, it just adds a different layer. Maybe this person is genuinely attracted to everyone. That doesn't matter. The point is that there is that layer of whether that person embraced that side of themselves or not. He's sitting there looking at her, and the world would treat that couple different than his. A lot of times when it's just like, this is just my feelings, this is just who I love, not being able to fully express that.
Wish I were Heather. Wish I were Wish I were Heather. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater. It's just polyester, but you like her better. Wish I were.
The way that track ends gets me every single time. Like, it never doesn't give me chills. Those like two like cannon shots is what it sounds like, or like these like boom boom, heart palpitation. I don't know what it's meant to symbolize or what it's meant to do, but I'm obsessed with it. And again, self-written. What do you mean? Okay, next up is Little League. I don't know how I feel about that. That concerns me. I don't know why, but I fear. Is it gonna be like childhood? I can't do that. Oh, I like that.
Do you remember days on our old block? Messing with their neighbors who called the cops. Could've swore that you and me could get away with anything. We lay on the grass all day talking, 'cause we snuck out of class when no one was watching. I remember you and me, yeah, I remember everything. But lately I've been feeling strange, and everybody's telling me to act my age.
Oh.
I never thought that everything I had would fade away. When we were younger,
Oh.
we didn't know how it would be. We were the dumb, the wild, the free little league. And when we were younger, we wore our hearts out on our sleeves.
Oh, the production. Oh, it's so good. And I'm like, yes, but I'm also like,
Why did we ever have to leave? Little league. Could I get a rewind?
oh,
Get another chance to get back in time. 'Cause I don't know what to do with everything I'm going through. And where did all my friends go? Standing on our street, but nobody's home. Swore we'd never move away, but now I'm going 95 on the interstate. 'Cause lately I've been feeling strange, and everybody's telling me to act my age. I never thought that everything I had would fade away. When we were younger, we didn't know how it would be. We were the dumb, the wild, the free little league. And when we were younger,
oh.
we wore our hearts out on our sleeves. Why did we ever have to leave? Little league.
Ooh.
When we were younger, we didn't know
Oh.
how it would.
Oh, I love a pause.
When we were younger, we didn't know how it would be. We were the dumb, the wild, the free little league. And when we were younger, we wore our hearts out on our sleeves. Why did we ever have to leave? Little league.
I just didn't think we'd be here. I'm not looking forward to editing this. I just know. I'm just really out here. Okay. Let's just move on. I can't perceive myself right now. We need to get through this video. Benjamin Berger, Conan, and Ryan Rabin, I think is how you say that. No notes. I got nothing. My brain is mush. It's fine. Okay, what do you have for me? The story. Wait, the story. Isn't that... Oh my god, are we at the end? No. No. Wait, are we? I feel like that's the end. It's the end. No. Conan, I need more. If it wasn't already 9 p.m., I would be listening to the next album. I'm not kidding. I can't. I cannot. I've been filming for almost 12 hours. Okay, I cannot do that. But I really want to. Okay. the story. I love a good like storybook, story manuscript, like ending. Dear reader, I know this may not be a popular opinion, but I love Hope You're Okay. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. Whatever it is. Teenage Dream, any of that. Oh my guys, I forgot about the music videos. Oh, hell yeah. We're watching those next. I'm so sorry. Should I wait till tomorrow? Absolutely. Should I hurry up and finish this video to go to bed? Yes. Do I have to live stream again tomorrow very early? Yes. And again, I say, are we going to do the music videos? Why would you ask that question? Of course we are. What do you mean? Anyways, the story. I'm focused and nervous.
Let me tell you a story about a boy and a girl. It's kinda short, kinda boring, but the end is a whirl. They were just 16 when the people were mean, so they didn't love themselves, and now they're gone. Headstones on a lawn.
Jesus Christ, Conan. What the It's perfect. I'm 33 seconds in, and I know it's perfect already. You just really started it that way. Oh.
And when I was younger, I knew a boy and a boy, best friends with each other, but always wished there were more. 'Cause they loved one another but never discovered, 'cause they were too afraid of what they'd say. Moved to different states. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. It ain't funny, it ain't pretty, it ain't sweet. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. But I think that it could work for you and me.
Oh.
Just
It's perfect. Do not even. I cannot believe we're here right now. I cannot believe I'm getting emotional. It was a 33-minute album. What the fuck do you mean? I cannot. Okay. You just hit me back to back with those. Oh god. You already really got me with the first one, cuz oh god, that just and then you follow it up with the second one, and it's like, gosh, we're really gonna punish loving people. I'll just never understand that. I can empathize with a lot. I can really put myself in other people's perspectives. And that's something I really try to do. That's just one I just can't wrap my head around that. That of all the things that you would spend your time and effort to try to get rid of, it's one that has to do with two people like loving each other. And I just can't help but always think, if all that effort was put into something that would really make a difference, that wasn't about love, that was about really horrendous parts of humanity. And like I'm sorry to like get like this, but it's just I think about that. I just think about the idea of people spending time to try to like essentially, for lack of a better word, eradicate love, more opportunities for love. And I just don't get that.
wait and see.
This is beautiful.
It's not the end of the story.
But heartbreaking.
Now it's on to the sequel, about me and my friend. Both our parents were evil, so we both made a bet. If we worked and we saved, we could both run away and we'd have a better life. And I was right. I she's alright.
I knew that's where that was gonna go. Oh, that haunts me.
Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. It ain't funny, it ain't pretty, it ain't sweet. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works.
The delivery?
But I think that it could work for you and me.
The delivery is the part that's getting me. Like, it's the lyrics, yes, but like that voice, that break. Oh,
Just wait and see.
I'm like, ow, and
It's not the end of the story.
the cinematic moment of that, like, I feel like I'm at the end of a
It's
movie.
not the end of the story.
It's perfect.
Okay. And the movie's always running in my head. All the people, all the lovers, all my friends. And I hope that they all get their happy end. In the end. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. It ain't funny, it ain't pretty, it ain't sweet. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. But I think that it could work for you and me. Just wait and see. It's not the end of the story.
Oh, what a when I tell you, first of all, self-written. When I tell you that was the perfect ending, what a beautiful way to end the album. I am blown away by that project. I'm sorry. I know I'm probably being like a little theatrical tonight, but seriously, I'm so glad I did that. That's like the perfect end of my musical journey today. It's been a journey, okay? It's perfect ending for me. I just, not to mention the fact that it's just like perfect for the album closer. Oh, and thinking about the opening track, like I like it. I like it. That was phenomenal. Okay, let's get these videos out of the way because I need to go to bed.
This party shit, wish we could dip. Go anywhere but here. Don't take a hit, don't kiss my lips. And please don't drink more beer. I'ma crawl to the window now, cause I don't like anyone around. Kinda hope you're following me out, but this is definitely not my crowd. 19, but you act 25 now. Knees weak, but you talk pretty proud. Wow. Ripped jeans in a cup that you just down. Take me, but the music ain't too loud. Trade takes, but you don't even know her. Save me till the party is over. Kiss me in the seat of your Rover. Sweet, but I wish you were sober.
I love the way that we are playing with color. We're kind of leaning into the, you know, trapped feeling, and I like this. I think this is good. Being your like debut.
I wish you were sober.
Color.
I wish you were sober. Trip down the road, walking you home. You kiss me at your door. Pull let me down. And I know we're not just hanging out. 19, but you act 25 now. Knees weak, but you talk pretty proud. Wow. Ripped jeans in a cup that you just
I forgot about the foul mouth thing. Oh, and now I have to relive it. Damn it.
down. Take me, but the music ain't too loud. Trade days, but you don't even know her. Save me till the party is over. Kiss me in the seat of your Rover. Real sweet, but I wish you were sober. I wish you were sober. I wish you were sober. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. I wish you were sober. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. I wish you were sober. 19, but you act 25 now. Knees weak, but you talk pretty proud. Wow. Ripped jeans in a cup that you just down. Take me, but the music ain't too loud. Trade days, but you don't even know her. Save me till the party is over. Kiss me in the seat of your Rover. Real sweet, but I wish you were sober.
Oh, the lights. I loved that. I'm just still not over the fact that like, and I keep saying the first like LP album, whatever. I don't mean that to diminish. I'm so impressed by the fact because like I know he's only gonna grow as an artist. He's too talented. Like, I just to see like this is where someone's starting point is yeah. Okay. Oh, absolutely. My favorite.
As Conan and Jess finish up work at the movie theater, the stars have aligned with a blood moon, and Jess's ex-boyfriends have risen from the grave, dead set on winning her back.
I love him. I'm telling you, like this speaks to me. I'm like, yes, of course this is what we're doing. What else would you have done? It's perfect. It's perfect.
It's up to Conan and Jess to fend the exes off. Will they survive?
Maniac. You were with your friends partying when the alcohol kicked in. Said you wanted me dead, so you show up at my home all alone with a shovel and a rose. Do you think I'm a joke? Cause people like you always want back what they can't have, but I'm past that and you know that, so you should turn back to your right back, tell them I'm trash. Tell all of your friends that I'm crazy and drive you mad, that I'm such a stalker, a watcher, a psychopath, and tell them you hate me and dated me just for laughs. So why do you call me and tell me you want me back? You maniac. You maniac. You maniac. You maniac. You just went too far, wrecked your car, called me crying in the dark. Now you're breaking my heart, so I'll show up at your place right away, wipe the tears off of your face while you beg me to stay. Well, people like you always want back what they can't have, but I'm past that and you know that, so you should turn back to your right back, tell them I'm trash. Tell all of your friends that I'm crazy and drive you mad, that I'm such a stalker, a watcher, a psychopath, and tell them you hate me and dated me just for laughs. So why do you call me and tell me you want me back? You maniac. You maniac. You maniac. crazy and drive you mad that I'm such a stalker, a watcher, a psychopath, and telling you hate me and dated me just for laughs. So why do you call me and tell me you want me back? You maniac. You maniac. You maniac. You maniac.
Yeah, so I forgot to turn my mic on, and this is what happens when you take a gummy. Poor choices were made, but I also don't regret it a bit. Listen, I can't even read my own lips, but I believe it was something along the lines of, oh my gosh, I loved that. I was gushing about it. I loved the way it was edited. I just thought it was perfect. And you will be hearing from me again because there is 2 more times that I speak here in a moment that I forget to turn on the mic. They're short, I promise. So sorry about that, and back to the video.
At the tone, please record your message.
Hey, Conan, what's up?
Conan, it's me. I'm gonna have to reschedule.
So I opened the next video that was in his playlist on his channel. So I wasn't really paying attention because I was talking as I was doing it. And I didn't realize that I was to Checkmate and was freaking out because I was so excited that Checkmate had a video because I had forgotten, you know, of course I had, freaking out about the fact that I got to hear it again. And let me just tell you right now, I'd like to say this is over the top. It's not. I still feel this way. This entire album has been on repeat ever since. So, okay, back to the video.
What's up?
Conan, it's me. I'm gonna have to reschedule our date.
I'm so sorry. I gotta cancel, but
So...
You think you're funny, right? Calling me drunk when it's too late at night. Telling me truths that you know all are lies. Yeah, you think you're funny, right? What? You think you're super sly. Flirting with them, but telling me you're mine. Building me up, but buttercup, you lied. Now I'm gonna ruin your life.
This was essentially me saying, this is perfect, oh my gosh, I love it, or something along those lines.
'Cause I've gotten tired of the games that you play. When you tell me you love me, then you throw me away. So cry me a river till you drown in the lake. 'Cause you may think you're winning, but checkmate. Yeah, you may think you're winning, but checkmate. Now this is getting fun. I saw you kissing someone else's tongue. You said that I'm the only one you love. Baby, this is getting fun. I'll let you think you won. Date in the park, I'll play you super dumb. Holding your hand, but in the other one, I'm holding a loaded gun. Yeah, baby, you should really run. 'Cause I've gotten tired of the games that you play. When you tell me you love me, then you throw me away. So cry me a river till you drown in the lake. 'Cause you may think you're winning, but checkmate. Yeah, you may think you're winning, but check. And I'ma get you gone. Can't play me like you're born. Set fire to your lawn, just like you did to my heart. And I'ma break you gone. And that's a credit card. I love her on the wall. You're gonna wish you never harmed me. 'Cause I've gotten tired of the games that you play. When you tell me you love me, then you throw me away. So cry me a river till you drown in the lake. 'Cause you may think you're winning, but checkmate. And you did some damage, so I'm making you pay. And no one's ever gonna love you anyways. 'Cause you're just
This is iconic. I cannot believe I could have known about this for 6 years. It's perfect. Stop. It has a like bubble wrap. Stop.
narcissist is totally fake. Yeah, you may think you're winning this heartbreak, but you aren't gonna win it. 'Cause press checkmate.
For English, press 1. Para Espanol, oprime dos. Your international tracking number is number CG045. For your account, press 1. For other shipping needs, press 2. To speak with a representative, press 3. Main menu.
I think I said something along the lines of, he really said, goodbye, I don't want to see you two, but have fun together. I swear you're about to actually start hearing from, well, I was going to say present me, but it's really just that me. Okay, you get the point. There is one more time that I'm kind of muted, but I figure it out, so I'm not going to fill in again with one of these little podcast moments. Appreciate your patience. Sorry again. I went through all of that pain and I didn't even have the microphone on. Oh, I hit my elbow. That hurt. All I was trying to say was, I can't believe I have to live through a music video of the story. I don't know how I'm gonna. What do you mean?
I still remember 3rd of December, me in your sweater. You said it looked better on me than it did you. Only if you knew how much I liked you. But I watch your eyes as she walks by. What a sight for sore eyes, brighter than the blue sky. She's got you mesmerized while I die. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater, it's just polyester, but you like her better. Wish I were Heather. Watch as she stands with her holding your hand. Put your arm round her shoulder. Now I'm getting.
This is so beautifully done. The way this is shot.
Colder, but how could I hate her? She's such an angel, but then again, kinda wish she were dead as she walks by. What a sight for sore eyes, brighter than a blue sky. She's got you mesmerized while I die. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater, it's just polyester, but you like her better. I wish I were Wish I Wish I were Heather. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater, it's just polyester, but you like her better. Wish I were
Okay, but the way that ended, like, oh, gut-wrenching. But the picture at the end, that's iconic. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me. This is our last one. So, the story official video that I'm gonna have to make it through, so.
Let me tell you a story about a boy and a girl. It's kinda short, kinda boring, but the end is a whirl. They were just 16 when the people were mean, so they didn't love themselves, and now they're gone, headstones on a lawn. And when I was younger, I knew a boy and a boy, best friends with each other, but always wished there were more. 'Cause they loved one another but never discovered, 'cause they were too afraid of what they'd say. Moved to different states. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. It ain't funny, it ain't pretty, it ain't sweet. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. But I think that it could work for you and me. Just wait and see. It's not the end of the story. Now it's on to the sequel, about me and my friend. Both our parents were evil, so we both made a bet. If we worked and we saved, we could both run away and we'd have a better life. And I was right. I wonder if she's alright. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. It ain't funny, it ain't pretty, it ain't sweet. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. But I think that it could work for you and me. Just wait and see. It's not the end of the story. And the movie's always running in my head. All the people, all the lovers, all my friends. And I hope that they all get their happy end. In the end. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. It ain't funny, it ain't pretty, it ain't sweet. Oh, and I'm afraid that's just the way the world works. But I think that it could work for you and me. Just wait and see. It's not the end of the story.
Well, I am unwell. You know, I know I've said it multiple times, but I just really didn't expect to be here. I don't know what you want me to say about that. That was just clearly I loved that. I think that's evident. I cannot put into words how much I cannot believe that that came out in 2020, and I'm only just now like fully getting to experience it. especially with how much I loved those 3 tracks. I don't know. I don't know why it took me so long, but I'm really happy to have it in my life now. Again, I say not to minimize it. I don't mean to put like a disclaimer. It's a phenomenal record. I just feel like he's so talented already, and at that age, I just can't wait to see what he does. And again, it's not to minimize this project. I think it's phenomenal, stands on its own. I think it'll stack up to his future. It's not that. It's just, I love to see the artist's journey. I love to see where they want to go and what they want to do and what lanes they like, what they keep and what they change in the next record and things like that. I just think someone who's so talented will be really cool to see throughout their artistry. When I went to go look for this album, I did not know there was as many albums as there were. I only thought there was this one, Super Ache, I think is the name of it, and then the most recent one, Wishbone. I missed the third one. So basically, we have a whole another album I didn't even know existed, and I'm really excited about it. I cannot wait to film the next one. I cannot wait to listen to this one again, but I need to go to bed. First of all, especially if you're new here, happy to have you. Please subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, I appreciate you going on this quest with me, especially if this isn't your type of music. I always say that on my kind of like side quest journeys, that I really appreciate you, those of you who like will just watch my content because you want to explore new things together too. And getting to do that together, even if it's not your, maybe typical type of genre you listen to, I just really appreciate you being here. And I'd love to know your thoughts. Had you already heard this? Is this new to you? What did you like about it? What are your thoughts? And obviously, let me know, what did I get right? What did I get wrong? What did I miss? And I will see you in the next one.